Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabila Askamevia and my ID study number is 19241637 and my class is 19.28.26. Here I will explain the material about computer. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that is used to process data and perform tasks according to a set of instructions called a program or software. So, computer can perform a wide range of tasks such as calculation, data storage, internet browsing, and running software applications. And then the next, basic components of a computer. There are CPU, RAM, storage, and motherboard. The first is CPU. CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is the brain of the computer. It's the main component that carries out the instruction of a program by performing basic operation. The speed and power of CPU largely determine how fast your computer runs. And the next, RAM, or Random Access Memory, is temporary storage for data and instruction. RAM is a type of fast, temporary memory that your computer uses to store data and is actively being used or processed. And then the next is storage. Storage is hard drives or SSDs for long-term data storage. Storage in a computer refers to the components or device used to save data and program permanently even when the computer is turned off. And then the last, motherboard, is the main circuit board connecting all components. Motherboard it connects and allow communication between all the different parts of the system. Next, types of computer. There's a type of computers like supercomputer, mainframe, personal computer, and mobile device. First, supercomputer is extremely powerful machine used for complex calculation. So these are used for tasks that require massive amounts of data processing far beyond what normal computer can handle. The next is mainframes, is large systems used by business for bulk data processing. They are typically used by organizations that require high reliability, scalability, and processing power for tasks like large-scale transactions, data storage, and critical business applications. And then the next, personal computers, desktop and laptop used by individuals. It's typically intended for non-commercial tasks and is smaller, more affordable, and easier to use than larger, specialized systems like mainframes or supercomputers. And then the last is mobile device, small-sized electronic device designed for personal use. These devices are equipped with wireless connectivity like Wi-Fi and cellular data, and they are typically powered by rechargeable batteries for on-the-go use. Next is input and output device. Input device like keyboard, mouse, scanner, and microphone, and then the output device like monitor, printer, and speaker. And the next, the Internet and networking. Internet is a global network of computers that communicate through standardized protocols. Networking allows computers to connect and share research, enabling activities like browsing the web, emailing, and streaming media. And here is use of computer in daily life like education, business, communication, and entertainment. First is education. So Computers have revolutionized education by making learning more accessible, engaging, and personalized. So, for business, they help improve efficiency, reduce costs, and enable better decision making. And then for the communication, whether for personal communication, business meeting, collaboration, or education, computers provide the tools that keep people connected globally and in real time. And then the last for entertainment, computers provide an immense range of entertainment options that cater to every interest, from gaming and streaming to creative endeavors like art and writing. With the internet, they bring global access to entertainment, making it easy to enjoy content and create your own. So, the conclusion about computer is computers have become an integral part of our lives, driving innovation and progress. Understanding their basic history and impact can help us appreciate the technology that shape our world. So, that's all I can explain about the material, especially about computer, and then I will explain about software and operating system in the next video. So here I will explain about software and operating system. First is computer software. Computer software is the programs and instructions that tell the computer to operate computers and perform specific tasks. So it's different from the hardware. Software is programs and instructions that run on the hardware, and the hardware is the physical component of the computer. And then next, software classification. Software can be classified into different categories based on its purpose and functionality. So the type of software classification is system software, utility software, and application software. So system software is type of computer software designed to manage and control the hardware and basic operation of a computer system. This software acts as a bridge between computer hardware and application software. So, system software makes the computer hardware usable and lays the foundation for application software to run. So, the function of system software is managing memory, user interface, input and output, and managing application. So, for the example of system software is Windows, macOS, Linux, and iOS. And then the next is utility software. Utility software are programs designed to assist in system maintenance and management tasks. This software is important in optimizing system performance, ensuring security, and preventing data loss. Example like antivirus software, backup utilities, and disk defragmenters. And then application software. Application software or apps are programs designed to perform specific tasks for users. The example for the productivity like word processor, and then entertainment like video games, and then for the communication like web browser. So the next is operating system. Operating system is system software that manage computer hardware and software, research and provide common service for the computer program. It acts as interface between the user and the computer hardware, ensuring that all components work together smoothly and efficiently. The operating system It's like the manager of your computer. It keeps everything running smoothly and lets you use your program and files. And then the next is type of operating system. The first is single user and multi-user OS. These are manage access for one or multiple users. And the next, multitasking or multiprocessing OS is handle multiple tasks or use multiple CPU efficiently. Real-time OS. This ensure immediate response in critical systems. Next, mobile and embedded OS are tailored for smartphone and smart device. And then the last, distribute and network OS. Distribute and network OS are connect and manage multiple systems in complex environments. So the next is function of an operating system. The function is process management, memory management, file system management, device management, security and access control, and user interface management. So this is user interface in operating system. User interface or UA in operating system refers to the part of the OS that allows users to interact with the computer. It's how you give commands and receive feedback, basically how you talk to your computer. So the type of UA in operating system is command line interface, graphical user interface, and touch-based interface. So that's all I can explain the material about software and operating system. Thank you for watching.